Erik ten Hag and Manchester United are striving into the final stages of bringing Bologna's Dutch delight and Joshua ZIRKZEE to the red side of Manchester. As it seems the deal is close, the green light has been given, and the Red Devils will get their man. Today I'll be delving into why Erik ten Hag is eager for the fellow Dutchman's arrival, how his imposing skill set impacts Manchester United's on-the-pitch performances, and the potential concerns and queries I have over this bright addition. Those that are lazy will say Erik ten Hag has zero talent IQ and only signs players that are from or play in Holland, and you aren't technically false in saying that. But ZIRKZEE is an interesting centre forward profile. In a past video I analysed this very deeply. Let's have a look at his footballing personality. The arrival of ZIRKZEE offers Manchester United the chance to utilise their attackers more directly, particularly runners, in a very promising fashion. ZIRKZEE plays his best football when in possession outlet, with the ball coming straight to his feet with his back to the defender, as he's not only fantastic in finding runners, whether that's fullbacks, wingers, central players, but he also flourishes when using his mobile and agile swift of movement with the ball that allows him to turn with pace, power, intent and intelligence. Commonly when he can use that fast turn, he takes a centre back or midfielder with him, utilising himself as a lure to expose space for runners in front of him to drive into and exploit the opposition's shape, which was a high contribution into Bologna's attacking success last season. When performing these trademark plays, he can do this with little touches, meaning Manchester United can move up the pitch quicker and expose space much faster, creating a high scoring opportunity for their countless number of players that will fall into ZIRKZEE's chance creation benefits. Marcus Rashford with explosive pace off the mark, Alejandro Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw, Rasmus Højlund, Amad Diallo. I think you get the picture. ZIRKZEE brings the team into the game, whilst his footballing profile provides physical power, creative and transitional threat, fast feet under pressure, expert spatial awareness and a whole lot more in just his third full season in senior football. However, United and footballing fans will consume this and question whether if he's really got it in front of goal to score goals and provide a clinical goal scoring nature to Ten Hag's squad, as after all, he is a striker. My honest answer to that is he can score goals, but if Ten Hag fails to utilise him where he receives the ball in between the lines and runners run beyond him, then potentially a no. ZIRKZEE has become a much more confident finisher under Thiago Motta, as he enjoys driving shots low, steering around or under the keeper while taking defenders on in the process, as his close ball control and overall physique with his 6'4" stature and long legs allows him to keep the ball within his proximity at all times. A lot of the time within his reign at Bologna, it's his movements of dropping deep and luring centre-backs away to create space for Bologna's attackers that meant he didn't produce more than just 12 goals last season. He's the type of centre-forward that is never too isolated, and that's a strong, fast and ridiculous level centre-back, wins every little duel and face-off they have, meaning he's proficient on and off the ball with time to progress and grow in front of goal as well. Within his ability off the ball to press opposing defenders, he can press with intensity, sure, but he can also press less proactively when waiting for the moment to pounce off his physical traits, making him a very worthy ball winner. So ZIRKZEE isn't a traditional number 9 that typically runs in behind, gets on the end of crosses and pounces in the box for chances, but he's one that's very valuable, one that offers Manchester United different tactical approaches, with him and Højlund even with the possibility of playing two up top, supporting both players' skill set perfectly, but this comes down to Erik ten Hag and how he implements this. This means dropping his stubbornness. This means a clear structure, identity, style, pattern and control over games. There's a very talented group there, and if used right, could be devastating to any team in the league. Players like Kobbie Mainoo could really thrive, someone who is a progressive monster in both passing and carrying, players like Bruno Fernandes who's very fluent and that creative spark that can win you a match single-handedly. I could go on with Marcus Rashford, Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, Rasmus Højlund that I can all imagine combining wonderfully with ZIRKZEE. My biggest hope is ZIRKZEE is used to his finest abilities and not purely a number 9 that isn't given license to drop deep and influence the game from there. With all that being said, ZIRKZEE is still a fine runner, maybe not as explosive off the mark, but he enjoys running with the ball from the left, using his right foot as a tool of threat to the defender, but his left foot is just as exquisite, making him a great bit of business at the start of Manchester United's transfer window. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash a like and check out my other videos. I did a video just like this, detailing a bit more about the player he is, who he's linked to with AC Milan, Manchester United and Arsenal being in for him at the time. So if you did enjoy this, make sure to check that out, and I'll see you guys next week.